Hey guys, today we're going to do a video game unboxing. So this is Loop8 Summer of Gods Celestial Edition for the PS4. It is a recently released Japanese RPG that's kind of inspired by 1980s Japan, which actually made me quite interested in this game because, you know, anything Japanese and Japanese culture, anything that really kind of interests me. You know, I love my JRPGs and Japanese adventure games. So I'm going to take a look at this. Actually, this costs only, I think, $10 more than the regular edition. So yeah, I mean, it costs like $70 US. So it's just $10 more than the regular edition. So, you know, why not pick it up? It's not that expensive of a collector's edition. So it says, lone survivor of devastating attack on your home. You escape to the idyllic Japanese town of Ashihara. Wonder if that's a real town. Not sure. As your enemies regroup, forge powerful bonds, and hone your battle skills. Okay, you are humanity's last hope. Typical JRPG stuff. Build relationships. That seems to me like kind of Persona-ish, but we'll see. Team up, loop time. That's really interesting. Time loop mechanic. Experience an emotional AI system that responds to your every decision. Interesting. That's like a visual novel type of thing going on here. I wonder if it takes some cues from visual novels. That makes me even more interested, actually. So yeah, this collector's edition includes the game, the art book, the soundtrack, mini wall scroll, and wooden EMA. Okay, cool. Actually, it contains a lot of stuff for something that's only $10 more than the regular edition. It actually gives you a lot of stuff. So I'd say it's kind of worth it to pick this one up, right? Might as well. Okay, so what do we get here? This is the wooden EMA, I guess. Am I pronouncing that correctly? EMA or EMA. Okay, this is made of natural wood. Okay, I guess it's like handmade or something. That's really cool. So what is this actually for? So for hanging on a wall somewhere? Loop8. Marvelous. Okay. I guess you can hang it on a wall somewhere. I guess it looks pretty nice. Very Japanese. Then you get the original soundtrack. Awesome. Always love to have soundtracks in collector's editions. Very much appreciated. And then we have the game itself. Loop8 looks pretty cool. Looks very, you know, JRPG-ish, you know, anime. And that's the type of game I like, because I'm a huge otaku, as people who watch my channel know. So I'm always interested in these kind of games. Looks really interesting. And then this is the art book, I'm guessing, which is pretty nice. Very much, I guess, countryside, 1980s-ish. That's pretty cool. Vending machines, which are everywhere in Japan. That's one of the most recognizable things about Japan, is you see vending machines everywhere. Okay. So this is let's go through a little bit of the art book here. So this is that nice countryside Japanese feel with something going on here that's very sci-fi. We'll see. The ability to loop time and stuff. So mysterious entities. So this is this looks very Evangelion, I guess. And then this stuff, you know, sci-fi stuff comes in, I guess. Monsters. Kagai, okay, I guess. A Kagai is mysterious entities from the underworld. That's very interesting. The monsters. Kukunoshi. These look like tree monsters. Tree gods or tree monsters. And the Shina Suhiko. Looks like something you would find in Zelda, actually. Wadatsumi. Some kind of fish, monster fish. Kakutsuchi. Iwanaga Hime. Okay. Interesting kind of characters there. Leon family home map. Shrine, Main Street, High School, and beach. You got a nice map here. Right, Nini. It's the main character. Looks like a typical Japanese student, as a lot of these games contain, you know, high school students and stuff like that. That's kind of the typical setting of JRPGs and Japanese games, I find, is have a lot of teenagers. And you have the typical Japanese schoolgirl here. Another Japanese schoolgirl who's also a priestess, looks like. And then, yeah, so main character is Nini. And then you have Konoha, I guess looks like a very next door, girl next door type of look. Ichika, looks like a magical girl, I guess. Benny, and then she's definitely like a magical girl. Very much so Japanese mythology inspired. Michi looks very studious because she has the glasses, right? That's how you know that she's smart and studious. Machina looks very energetic and and athletic, maybe. Kuni looks very no nonsense, yes. Saru, is this your best friend type of character? Hori looks kind of like a smart character, intelligent, I guess. I don't know. I haven't played the game yet, but this is what's from looking at their appearance. Judging from appearance, guys. Nanachi. I wonder what class I'd be if I ended up in RPG world. Max. Now this guy looks like a scientist. For sure. Terasu. Laid back, but fiercely independent. Okay. She looks like a Western girl. Takako. Yeah, she looks like a young girl, elementary. Yep. Musasa is kind of a entity, right? Mysterious entity, maybe. But can also be, apparently, can turn into different kinds of girls here, right? Oh no, this is a... I'm getting confused. Benny, Machina, and okay, this is a DLC outfits. I'm like, looking at this thing, right? I was like, what mysterious powers does this thing have? Looks like a woodland creature spirit thing. Okay, and you have this art here. Be nice for you nice to have as a wallpaper, actually. Some nice art here. These typical Japanese, traditional Japanese homes, which look pretty nice. Then yeah, the kitchen. And the kind of the beaches and roadways of a typical Japanese countryside town, which looks pretty cool. I haven't been to Japan too much. I've only been one, actually twice. But yeah, nice to see these nice, these small Japanese countryside towns represented in video games. It's always nice. I also got a glimpse, a lot of glimpses of these in other video games too, from Japan, right? A lot of visual novels. World End Syndrome comes to mind, actually, when I think about these small Japanese towns with something crazy or mysterious going on. Nice. Very nice art here. Can't wait to start playing it and then check them out. The drawings. Yeah, see, that's like very mecha stuff going on there. Crazy creatures. Yep. So crazy Evangelion type of stuff going on here. Okay. So anyways, I can't wait to try out this game. This looks really cool from the concept art. Really cool. And finally, we have the scroll here. Okay, so let's take a look at the scroll here. What's this side? It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's just a small scroll, but you can just hang it somewhere, I guess. Yeah, it says Loop8 Celestial Edition, Marvelous, of course, which publishes many Japanese games here in Western countries. Yeah, pretty nice. This is the first time I've gotten something like this from a collector's edition, even though I've unboxed quite a few collector's editions from Japanese games before, but this might be the most Japanese collector's edition of all, because it contains these very Japanese things, right? So yeah, I'll definitely be hanging up this scroll. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, it's reminds me of the time I never went to a Japanese countryside place like this. Definitely, it evokes a sort of feeling, doesn't it? 1980s countryside Japan. Cool. Anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. Looks like a really cool game. I'll just be have a gameplay video on my channel coming up soon after this, and I really do think this collector's edition definitely worth it, man. $10 more and you get all of this, and it's a no-brainer. All right, definitely worth it. Oh yeah, another really cool thing about Loop8 is that it actually comes with an instruction, well, not really just an instruction manual, but this is actually a mini novel. So that's really cool, right? I mean, these days you don't really see any games even come with, you know, any kind of booklets inside the game, but this one does. And yeah, it's like a mini novel here. It's got 26 pages, which is really, really cool, right? I don't see that much anymore. It used to be, older games used to have like something like this, but you know, from the PS3 era and before, but you don't really see that from the PS4 era and afterwards. It's really cool. So yeah, this has got the mini novel here, and talks about all the different characters have their own kind of like story, backstory, I guess. This is the Nini, this is the main character here. So he actually comes from space, which is pretty interesting. So this is not actually set in the past, it's actually set in the future, so pretty interesting. And then it talks about the Kagai, which is kind of the main like demons, I guess, that invade the world. So yeah, a lot of backstory here in this mini novel, so it's pretty interesting here. There's Saru, which is looks like the, you know, one of the few guys in the game. Some more backstory here about him. There's Hori. Okay, the guy with the glasses. That's his backstory. Then there's Benny, which looks like I think this girl's a fox god. Looks like a fox god. That's her backstory here. And then there's Machina. Yep. And Max Boulder. Yeah, so that's their little side stories and backstories. Pretty cool. And then there's Ichika. It's her backstory. She's a god slayer, I think. Huh. Okay, interesting. And Konoha, which is I think this is your kind of acquaintance. They were well-known acquaintance actually when you start the game, which is kind of your guide as well. And then Teruko as well. Interesting. She's a priestess, but exiled after eloping, having a child. Did not know that she had a child. Okay, interesting. That's their backstories. So it's really cool. It comes with this like mini novel thing that explains a bit of the backstories of each of the main characters. So it's really cool. Yep, you don't see that much anymore from modern games, having like a booklet inside the actual game case. But yeah, it comes with it.